it's taming your lower nature, the animal within you, to unlock your divinity or your divine self, your higher self. Now, it starts with, taming the beast. So we all have an animal within us, a wolf. You could choose any animal you want. We've all got a beast within us. But when you think about a wild animal, like a wild wolf or a wild dog or anything of that nature, untamed, it can be very dangerous. We have this side of us. We have an animal nature. And untamed, this animal nature wants to dominate, wants to feed all the time. No discipline of food, will just eat anything whenever it can. It's also, when you look at a dog, sometimes dogs want to hump a leg all the time. Their sexual desire runs their life. They just want to be humping legs or going out and doing what they got to do. That's our sexual energy that's within us. We need to control this, because that sexual energy is the most potent energy there is. Like, it's number one energy. Like, we were created through sexual energy. Everything was created through sexual energy, the male and the female coming together, the masculine and feminine energies, and they create life. So we have that within us. So without controlling this lower nature, it's gonna take you over. We all have different kind of animals within us. So, I mean, when I say different animals, think of dogs or pets that maybe have been coming from bad homes or bad circumstances. Those animals find it hard to trust and find it hard to get past their pasts. You know what I mean? Everyone knows an animal that has been kicked or has been put in a cage or has been starved. And some of us have had that. Some of us have that within us. So we don't trust other people, whether it be in relationships or business, or we don't trust ourselves in a lot of ways. So we need to kind of heal that animal, that wolf, and make it our best friend. So some others, maybe their animal is very dominant, is trying to be dominant and survive, and compete with everyone else. Like the ego mentality, like they need to be better than everyone, and they need to compete, and they need to step on people to be better. You need to control that as well. So, from most animals, or wolves, whatever you want to call it, it's like survival is the main goal. And when you're in survival and you're just worrying about, okay, when's the next check coming, when's the next meal coming, when's the next leg to hump, you can never ascend to this higher part of you, because you're just constantly in survival. Another example of survival is being in your lowest chakra, which is at the base of your spine, which is the root chakra. And a lot of us live in this chakra. So again, it's survival. It's the lower nature. It's the sexual urges. I'm losing fucking space here, memory, but it's all right. Where was I? So survival, it's like survival versus abundance, because your true self, your higher self, is completely abundant. It already has everything within. You just have to give it to yourself first. But if we're constantly in our lower base nature, and we're constantly trying to survive, and we're constantly competing with others, and we're constantly looking on the outside for validation, we can't awaken this part of us. So what you need to do, it's like you need to tame and you need to train this part of you. So it's like when you get a pup, you need to train it to first trust you, and then you need to, you know, train it with tricks. You know, it needs to obey you. When you tell it to eat, it eats. When you tell it to bark, it barks. When you need to attack, it'll attack. We all need this part of ourselves to be tamed, because if the wolf is just running freely and you don't have it under control, it's going to take you over. So in a moment of, you know, a moment it's going to react. If someone's coming at you and they're trying to put shit on you, or something's not happening the way you want it to happen, that wolf just might snap and bark and just attack. But if you have that within you, and we all have the animal nature, you need to make sure that it's under control and it's calm for the moments that you really need to use it. It doesn't just fucking bite and snap and fucking attack straight away. You have it in the right moments. Because we all still need that animal nature within us. But if it's out of control and it's burning like an inferno, it's gonna burn everything down. So for me, my animal nature has been stuck with addictions and stimulation. And it's like, you know, previously alcohol, drugs, cigarettes, weed, sex, just stimulation in general. And when I implement good habits, and I fast for periods of time, so I tell my body, I tell this part of me that, no, you're gonna eat when I let you eat. You're gonna train first. You're gonna earn it. Doing breath work to clear the mind and all these other things get you in a better connection with this part of yourself, so it doesn't run wild. So yeah, you need to tame and train this part of you. So with this channel, I'm going to help you with the tools that I've used to tame this part of me. I'm not saying I've tamed it. I'm not saying I'm awakened, but I am awakening bit by bit. And I've seen myself as I've tamed this part of myself. Things have happened. I've had dreams and synchronicities and experiences that have showed me that once I start to tame this beast within, I start to awaken a higher part of myself. So it's going from instinct, like an animal. Once this part of you is trained and tamed, the instinct turns to intuition. Now, there's also a lot of stories in mythology about the lower nature, or the beast that we have to fight. So Hercules was always fighting beasts. And a lot of the ancient Greek heroes, or Roman mythology, Egyptians, it goes back to every scripture. It's in there about killing the dragon or the wolf or the bear or the beast to ascend to a higher level of consciousness. And that's what the goal is here. My goal for myself, and also my goal for you, because we're all on this journey. And if you are watching this video, there's a reason that you found it. You are on the path already. So congratulations, welcome to starting to awaken the wolf. Yeah, so next time I'm going to be coming at you with more videos. Next time I'm going to hit you with just some fitness basic stuff. So as I said before, I'm going to come at you with fitness basic, mindset basic 101, awareness 101, and I'm also going to break down some esoteric knowledge from a lot of media that we have seen growing up. So as an example, like cartoons like Gargoyles and Power Rangers and Dragon Ball Z and like Batman or Superman, or yeah, there's a lot of hidden esoteric knowledge that has been in our face for a long time, talking exactly about the lower nature versus the higher nature. So stay tuned for that. So also like, subscribe, share, send this to someone that is letting the wolf devour them, and I'll see you on the next one.